Back, Armchair Generals. This is Gamer 1745 with my continuing playthrough of Railway Empire, and this time we are playing the German DLC called Patchwork. Okay, I'm going to be playing it with my friend, the new IKB. Say hi.
Hi everyone.
And he is a railway expert, so he is going to give what he can of color commentary and other suggestions as we play this. So we're doing this in tandem, and give again the viewers just watching here, I have not played this at all, not even looked at it. This is a hard level, and which can be very hard, so we may even fail at it scenario. But okay, the revolution of March 1848 has failed in the German microstates, and those born in the purple managed to fend off the people's desire for political participation, while the Kingdom of Prussia and the Austrian Empire are still wrestling for supremacy within the confederation of the many German states. Industrial landscape has already flourished in England, however, even in the German microstates, inventive minds are starting to notice the value of railroads for the future of Germany. So we are going to continue from here. Okay, I like to partially, just because, and there's a lot of cities here if you notice. Those are, I think, all cities that were potentially connected at some point here. Partially just, I don't like time pressure when I'm trying to like work things out. I know there's pausing when you're building stuff, but also since we're here and we may want to talk a lot, I want to be able to manually pause the game. But otherwise we're doing realistic and AI level normal, so whatever that means compared to other things.
Your search is over. You found what you're looking for, partner.
Okay, so we have the general
why should
option.
We play fair if we want to win?
But notice they've
Are you a man or a mouse?
changed the
No
uniform.
time to hesitate.
Hey,
Change him to a Bavarian. I haven't seen that before. Sort of the gangster.
Think about giving everything up and
He hasn't
dedicating your life to
changed.
poetry.
You're not seriously considering this.
He hasn't.
Niles! Where I
Yeah.
pity those poor unsuspecting souls.
Strong leaders
Okay.
don't ask questions about my business.
Isn't my uniform fabulous?
You should.
The rest are
I like
No way to talk
cheaper
progress of
locomotives
technology.
and maintenance for free, so we're going to do that as our starting personality.
Whoa, that is
Allow
a
me
lot
to introduce
cheaper.
myself, Karl Anton Oskar Henschel. Lately, I have taken control over the engineering works of my recently deceased father. Let me put it this way, it's enough to go ballistic. While the industry is flourishing in England, the only thing that flourishes in German countries might be the cabbage on the fields. So, instead of throwing in the towel, we should address this industriously. The railway will surely provide a remedy.
Okay, I presume that Henschel has something to do with the later Henschel. Oh, pause. I've noticed they've gone from a dollar symbol up here to a mark symbol, I presume, the M for mark. How interesting. Territory, we can sort of see here that we get to operate in to start with, it looks like. That's a little different. But let's see our current tasks. Okay, connect 4 stations with your railway network. That's easy enough. Achieve a quarterly profit of 200,000. That may or may not be easy. Okay, so we can also see up here our competitor has that, and down here another one. Okay, so back to our territory. I think this might be a good option, maybe a bit more than I thought initially. Okay, so first things first, what we want to do is have money. So we're going to get bonds and bonds to the maximum. That gets us a lot more. Okay, so going to leave this on for the moment. I think we can build with this here to see. Okay, from Castle down to Frankfurt on Main, Worms. Okay, and do we also have down here? Oh, that's going into France or something. Okay. So now, they do have these new larger systems that have signaling included. I think we're going to skip that, partially just for the money costs to start out with. Oh, we also have different products. Potatoes. Oh, interesting. Okay. So, well, this looks like it's going to be our central starting station here. First, you have to establish a station in your hometown of Kessel. Okay, well, that makes a little bit of sense. Let's see. Oh, we can come down here and look at our terrain. So obviously we don't want to go over the mountains. We want to come through this valley. There's potatoes. So, and of course we can see that from above. But it's probably going to be better to come through this valley as opposed to around that side, but we may end up doing both. Oh no, we want to grab that. Now, let's look at the building productions. Okay, sausage. Oh, these are so different than from what I'm used to. So we have sausage makers. Yes, the land of the pig eaters. And I'm not trying to slam anybody for it, because bacon is a wonderful thing. It's just a thing. But why I have to wonder why so many Muslims want to move to the land of the pig eaters just doesn't make sense to me. You know, you should want to move to, I don't know, France or somewhere that doesn't eat pig as their like primary dietary element. Then we also, let's see, we can't build yet, but we have breweries do that. So they use hops instead of wheat for their breweries and use wheat for bread. Okay, so a little different than what we're used to for the American element, but potatoes, probably everybody wants potatoes. And I think we're going to want to go through this station. I think a warehouse is in order, since we can do that for the same price. Warehouse will let us have other connecting. Yeah, we'll put it over on this side, I think. Other connecting. Yes, bacon is amazing. Yeah, so don't take my stereotypical characterizations of groups of people as necessarily a negative thing. It's just a thing. So, land of the pig eaters. Okay, so we're gonna come here fairly straight. Let it get up to some level so that it's no, that isn't good, so we'll do that and we'll see if we can straighten that out a little bit better. Okay, that's pretty good. We're going to do that, and then we're going to do the crossing points, which IKB taught me to call them just sort of points, but I think we need to specify that they're crossing points instead of just points. See if we can do that on this bit of a curve here. Oh, okay, there we go. That's a bit long. Can we do it? No. Damn. Okay. Let's cancel that. Let's do them out here. Okay, so, and we need to have signals. This one will be going this way, I think is there a standard one side or the other side of the rail if there's it doubled in Britain? IKB?
In Britain, generally speaking, if you stand with your back to London,
Right.
then all the trains on your left will be going away from you, and all the trains on your right will be coming towards you.
Okay.
So it's basically left is down,
Right.
down, because trains at the right hand side is up.
Right.
Because trains go up to London and down to everywhere else.
Right. Except unless you're going south of London, wouldn't it be the sort of the opposite in that way?
No.
Okay.
Even if you're going to Scotland, you're still going up to London.
Right. Well, I'm not saying up, but I'm saying right and left because it seems sort of the opposite. Okay, maybe I'm not. I'm getting what you're saying, but just because if I was facing south from London, it would be on the opposite side of the track as it going, yeah. No, you're right. No, you're right. It does sort of work that way. Okay. Okay, I'm seeing now that I'm picturing that. Yeah, that sort of works. Okay, so we have that. Interesting history there. Okay, and now Frankfurt on Man, because we are going to be running other things through here. We'll do this as well. And I want to sort of pull back a little bit from the river. Do that. There we go. And okay, now again, let's see our territory. So that, well, maybe we could get there, I don't know, but we're going to come to, let's see if we try it. Yeah, no, they won't let us. I guess it really doesn't matter for placement. Now the question, do we come, let's see how this looks, to here, to here, to here. That's 130 just for the bridges, for our almost 200,000. But we won't have to pay for the bridges twice if we double it, so we're going to cancel that. So almost 200,000. What would it be from here to soft gentle curve over there? Trying to keep it up on right along the same sort of level till we get over to here. Then have a bridge to here. We can see that's about 40,000 cheaper. So we're going to go with that route.
2 years ago, the noble princes and kings deployed their cannons to ensure that the revolution was just a flash in the pan. Therefore, Germany is still a fragmented pile of single microstates. Of course, this is an obstacle to our railway. Every state has their own regulations, statutes, edicts. Progress is entangled in a tight net of bureaucracy and paragraphs. It is not even possible to think about a long railroad line without going insane. So, our tracks are limited to our home region for now. Anyway, let me see what can be done.
Okay. Yes, we could go cheaper and make a single width rail line with just a few bypasses. And that might be the smarter thing to do here, save us some money, but I'm just sort of building for the future. And building like that. Okay, so we have that. I think we may loop around. I don't know. That looks like awfully heavy going. Now up here, well, okay. One thing is also you need to keep important is what does a city-state want now? So right now, fruit needs 50,000 citizens, or do they have alcohol factories here? Yeah, distilleries for fruit, or candy factory for fruit. And so, you know, so unless there's a need for it, it won't. If I make a train line there, it won't even move anything. So fruit, connecting fruit, and what is this? Bricks, breeding. But what is it really? Peat. Oh, peat. That's they use that in Scotland for heating, burning. Basically cutting up the earth. Okay, does something want peat? No, it doesn't look like the industry does, but do people want peat? And if so, at what levels? Got to learn these things. Oh, no, I don't want the pig factory. Okay, they want peat from 90,000 citizens, so we don't even need to bother with peat right now. So connecting those aren't useful. So I guess it is these. Okay. IKB.
Yes, gamer?
We've got a station here at Worms. Do we come off here to try to go to get wheat, to then come around or through here to see about, what is this? What is this? Hops or milk, which I think our cities will need a lot sooner. Well, we want the wheat for sure, potatoes for sure. Hops, no demand, I guess, until we get a factory. Milk until we're at 60,000 citizens. So probably maybe just the wheat for now, I guess. So yeah, so we're going to ignore those. So I was thinking maybe doing that, but no. So what we need to do is get a station over here. And let's, no, we won't. Well, for the moment, we're going to go cheap. All right. What is? Can you explain the general gist of the game for us who haven't watched or played? Yes. Okay. Basically, you're doing resource management, building railways, and managing how they work. So you can build factories, or factories, when the slots open up, will be built by local industrialists or whatever, and you need to feed them. We currently have two goals. We've done the first. Now we need to make profits. So we need to make our railroads profitable. We will be adding trains to the railroads once we sort of, I'm watching that for price up there, but once we get that going. So what we're going to do here is come off to, well, I'm looking at 7% grade. Let's come here. Let's see about coming way down to here. Let's do that, and let's come out here, parallel this. There's a reason I'm making this very long. That, because I'm hoping to come from oh, we need to add our direct, oh, and crossing points. Okay, no crossing railway. Okay, here we go. So you'll see shortly. I know this is taking us a while to get things set up. Okay, now that we've done that, we're putting directional signals here to say trains on this side go basically north or in that direction. Trains on this side come south, and this needs another one somewhere in here, saying going that way. Okay, so now you can see what the flow of the trains will be, obviously in the directions of the lines as they move. Yeah, so let's see if we can come from here to here. Yeah, that looks like we can do that. This will become fairly apparent fairly soon. Hello, Ari. I presume you're the same Ari from before, I'm guessing. Death of HRE was just a few decades ago. It looks like you're based in the Rhine. I wonder which minor nations govern at this time. Isn't it Prussia? Well, I don't know specifically here. Frankfurt on Main, and there's Kessel. So this is part of Hesse-Kessel. You know, where the Hessians that invaded, or were part of the Hessians that came to America during the Revolution, hired by the British. Up here is obviously Hanover, where the Hanoverians are from, the current German monarchy. That's in England. You know, the Queen are Hanoverians. So, yeah, it gives you sort of an idea. So, is this the Rhine probably, or is this the Rhine? I don't know up in here, but somewhere around like that. Okay, and we need to specify going in this direction here. Yeah. There we go. Okay, so now that we've done that, that's the basics. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up here, and we're setting up a railway. So this train is going to go from here, Kessel, to Frankfurt. There's two main big Frankfurts in Germany. And we're going to add the limit. Okay, that's our only train option currently. And that's going to run back and forth. And what we're going to do here is we're going to set up another railway line from this warehouse to Kessel. And it'll go back, and we're going to add a train there. Oh, and we need to specify, since this is a warehouse, we're going to get potatoes from our local potato farm there. And we're going to set up another train that's going to come from the warehouse down to Frankfurt. And it's going to run there. And we're going to come down to Worms. And we're going to set up a train from here to here. And again, the same train's the only one available. Also, again, for you who don't know, there is a tech tree. So we're starting here. We have this. We'll earn a research points, and we'll be able to new types of locomotives as well as benefits. These are already older ones here. Some are unlocked, some aren't. And then this is sort of company stuff. These are sort of older things that we may decide to go back and unlock, but this is sort of the tech tree going forward. So we're looking at that, and coming up from there. Now we're also going to come here and go from here to here, and let's say at least have 4. Hopefully that'll be enough, but not too many. We're going to add a locomotive to that, but we also need to come up here and tell this to accept wheat as well. And also come back to here, and when we're at the warehouse, don't pick up wheat because it may want to take it back, especially if this was a warehouse. So this way, instead of having a train come from Hallback Hollow and have to go all the way up to Kessel, it'll just come up here, dump grain here, and then the train that goes back and forth here should also pick up wheat as well. Though I think we will also have another one. What's yeah, they want wheat, don't they? Yes, they want wheat. So we'll run one just directly to Worms. And let's, okay, so this is just all setting up. We can see our list of trains. They all have a train assigned, and so we'll let's also get a train from Worms going to Frankfurt and add a locomotive to it. Okay, so now again, I know this may have been a little mysterious and we lost a few people. That's fine. I know it's not for everybody. Okay, so we see. Yeah?
Gamer?
Yeah, sure.
You forgot to put down any supply towers.
Ah, yes. Thank you. That's why you're supposed to help me out. So now, as we can see here, and we'll actually ride one of these trains here very shortly. The trains will start moving goods around. But yes, as IKB remembers, something I often forget now, we have 300,000. So that's plenty of money to deal with this. So we'll put some, basically their supply towers, obviously probably most oiling happened in train stations, but also realistically very much water and coal might for longer things. And we also get free upgrades for maintenance buildings, so we're going to do that in all of the cities. We'll also throw on a maintenance building here since it's free. So our trains will break down less, not won't, but will break just less than they would otherwise. Okay, so there we go. So we're starting out with that. Very good, Drunken Barbarian. And we can add up to 4 types of people to the train. This is a conductor, sort of know what he does. This particular one, his friendly demeanor increases the amount of passengers. So we're going to hire him, and we're going to come to a train that is likely. So a train that is going to go from a farm to a warehouse and back, I could theoretically assign it to pick up, stop at some of the cities too, but it's just going to go through. So we probably don't need a conductor on those trains, but we can come over here and add a conductor here, and so he'll get the conductor. We have also an engineer, a stoker, and a security guard. I think this is a security guard in this. I know it is in the standard American game. Other options, so we will get that. And you can see we're the purple on this map here of the cities so far. And so we're going, and let's see, we can jump into this. Click here, and okay, here is us looking out. We can look at from the side of the train, look at the other side, look in front, which gives us sort of a lower perspective, but we can look around, and we can look back along and seeing whatever the cargo is, wheat or something, in a very early. I look out of the German countryside. So this, I'm loving this game. You can even blow the whistle. And they've done different buildings than I'm used to seeing in America. We may see that in Britain DLC, but I'm saving the Britain DLC till I'll play it with IKB. So we're, you know, I haven't looked at that. And there's, you know, obviously the signals. They control how we move along. We see a train coming in ahead of us, but we're going to go, it looks like, to this side of it. See the people walking in the wagons moving around the town. See the other engine, very early days. That's going to be different cargo, but we're not stopping here, it looks like, which I didn't think we were. There's a oh, didn't get moved in time. Maintenance shed. So yeah, now we can get out from that, but that's that. So you can check out how the trains are running, hang out and just watch them, ride the trains. If you do that, I don't do it for a long time period, but I do it for a while. So now we can see our tasks. Well, we haven't gotten a quarterly, and we have till 52, the end of 52 to get that quarterly. Now we have an engineer and possibly a market crier. I'm going to skip the market crier for the moment. Let's grab this. Let's put it on Kessel to, here we'll add an engineer there. He reduces maintenance time. Okay, Worms grows. Would that be Worms grosser? Probably not. Good, at least I got a laugh out of IKB on that one. Sort of a play on words. Okay, now we're doing good, but so what we're going to do here is we're not moving as much cargo as we could. So I'm going to actually at least for the ones between cities, I'm going to double hit that. And so yeah, we can go up to here. Okay, we have that. We're going to do Worms here. So we're doing that. So now we're going to load more. It's going to operate on our railway system. Which is this? This is warehouse. Well, the warehouse hasn't gotten our first load of wheat yet. That's the train we were riding earlier. I guess we can ride along and look back along it. We should come up to this station here. There's a good shot of our repair facility. So we're unloading our train. And it's now going to head back. Empty currently, but now at least we have some wheat in our farm or in our warehouse.
Drunken by bet.
What was that?
Barbarian.
Yo,
Yeah,
Drunken Barbarian.
I'm not playing. I'm just offering gamer advice.
Advice and interesting color and that kind of thing. But yeah, this is a one-person only game, but he is definitely helping out. So if you have any questions about railways, ask him. He's good at that, and I'm happy to have those. So they're moving pastries. How interesting. Okay, so we're going to get... Oh, he already has a job we'll give. Our train already has another conductor. Yeah, iron, well, come up here. We have to look at the factories, and some more may come available, but we have tool makers, precision engineering manufacturing that would benefit from iron. I don't know that if we're going to do weapons manufacturing. We could build bakeries, but we don't have the money to do now. Not that there's open slots, but we saw weapons manufacturers in the Civil War game. I don't know how much political military goals or objectives will be in this DLC, but definitely something that could be there a lot more than we would see in the British DLC, Homeland DLC. Yeah, we can speed this up a little bit. I think we're also going to add another train from here to here. Let's see if that will... Yeah, it's waiting for track clearance. And maybe I'll expand that soon to a larger station. Okay, I think we need some more signals along this route to tell it that it is... We can move up to here without interrupting anything, and it could go to here. Let's do that.
Right, drunken barbarian. I'm right up by Bath, sort of North Wiltshire. And unfortunately, my knowledge on specifically what was going on with German railways at this time is a little bit limited.
Yeah.
But from what I do know, it was very much a case of each of the individual German states setting up their own system, some of which were state organised and run, and some of which were private enterprise.
Very interesting. Also, another game tip: security guards are most useful on cargo trains. But yeah, and IKB also does work on a railroad in real life as well, so he is a real expert on railways, not just us game playing, book reading enthusiasts. Okay, we're gonna bid on this. We have enough to build. Oh, we'll go up to 100,000 marks. Well, looks like we're gonna get this. Okay, good. So we unlock that without using any of our creative accounting. That'll be useful. And protective wall, or well, I want to unlock a faster engine, so do we save it for the Iron Duke? Okay, not much faster, a little bit. So I think we'll come here to, so we may need to unlock that to get to there. I want to see if there's anywhere else. Just want to see where I could maybe build and grow. No, okay. Just nothing's changed yet. Not even down there. Okay, so far we are halfway to our needed profits. It really does pay to borrow as much as you can at the start of the game and spend a lot of it to wherever it's useful to get the railways going early on. What? Oh, he's coming to get needed food. Okay, what is it? Very interesting. You'd be surprised how often I've attended trains in my work these days. Usually drunk people, though. Did you say what you currently do as a work, drunken barbarian? Another engineer, will hire him. Yeah, that's good enough. Now we'll put him, since he's a faster, let's... Now, okay, they already have... Oh, paramedic. Ah. Yeah, that's tough work. That's really tough work. Okay, we'll add you, so we'll maybe get a... These are growing. We don't yet have a pig farm that we can connect to. They do have them, don't they? Yeah, there's one. But just not in my area. There we are. Start seeing this section of track. So people, pretzels, and a little bit of mail. Yeah, another conductor will be nice. Maybe on this? No, no. Yeah, back here. And do these guys get along? Oh, they actually like each other a lot. They'll do a red face, you know, frowny face if it's they don't get on well, and you don't want them on the same train. Okay, drunken barbarian. And back to speeding this up. Okay, England connected to the mainland. Undersea cable through the channel yesterday. Telegraph line through the channel has been installed and connects Dover with the French Cape Grisnez. Cape Grisnez. I don't know. Sorry. The cable has been laid by London resident and communications expert Jacob Brett and his brother John Watkins. That doesn't make sense. Brett and Watkins' brother. Okay, whatever. Their long-term goal is to run a cable through the Atlantic Ocean in order to connect England to the United States of America. Okay, so we now have cable connections. The railways and telegraph connections go hand in hand, especially in America. They ran most of the, you know, If there was anywhere, you know, a railway connection, that's where they also ran the telegraph wires. Just makes it, partially for train coordination, partially just makes it easier to maintain and observe and deal with that. Okay, well, guess we're gonna wait for 200 points to get that, to unlock that. Now, if we were to add more trains, I don't know if we get too much more profit on some of these, because they're running very light as it is. But these guys are moving lots of wheat. Security guard, okay. Okay, let's go back to, yeah, the other guy. So, there we go. And now we get a stoker. And a conductor. That'll work. That'll be okay together. And now a security guard. I think because of distance and things, I'm going to add, and we have the money, and I'm sort of bored, and hopefully, okay, let's warehouse, okay, both over track usage. Okay, so we're going to make sure it goes to the unused track there, and add a locomotive, and now we're going to come over here and grab that one. Iron Duke. I don't think I'm going to switch over to it. It's just not that much better of a train. We want Frankfurt to also get potatoes and not just... Yeah, we can see what some of the early trains look like.
Yes. Now, the Iron Duke is actually a British locomotive.
Well, I thought maybe because isn't that also the nickname for the
Duke of Wellington?
Yeah, Wellington. Right.
Yeah.
That was my guess too.
Yes. And it's actually probably wouldn't be able to run on a German railway because it was built to Brunel's 7-foot broad gauge.
Okay.
So it's a good few feet too wide for the tracks.
Right. Probably that comes under the heading of they just needed something in the slot to fill it. Like
Probably does.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to hire a station master here, which will give us overall processing at all stations time reduce by 5%. So loading, unloading, and whatnot will happen faster. Okay, we're almost to our achieved goal. Or desired goal or whatever. See, we're moving cargo around pretty effectively. We could move grain straight to here. That might be better, obviously, because we're moving it past here then back. But what I'm hoping is this makes rational decisions between, you know, should we take potatoes or grain? What is the most important thing? Okay, Railway police. I'll go with that. And I also feel we need to get some wheat up here anyways, because I want Kessel, which can now have another factory. What could we build there? Okay, factories. Okay, we could build brewery, which we could get our hops. Well, we got, do we have, if we got salt, we could do food, but I don't know specifically with the potatoes. That looks like maybe what we're gonna do. Okay, let's look at our area. We have milk, but no. For white is salt. Well, no salt yet, but I think that would be a good option, and I would rather snag the facility since we do have potatoes so nearby. So yeah, we'll do that. Put that out here. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to ignore both of those guys. And now we're going to do the Waverley. Now that's, of course, got to be named after Walter Scott's novel. So again, another English/Scottish. Now what I want to do is all of, well, let's look at the speed 35 miles an hour. Okay, and tractive power 45. So that's pretty good compared to this. It's better in all categories. So all of my trains are going to get upgrades. I wish there was an upgrade all button, but I don't know of it, if there is. Though often I don't want to upgrade all.
I think there might be an upgrade all button.
You do?
In the engine shed.
Ah, engine shed. Create train with this locomotive, replace locomotives. Oh, you were right. Okay, locomotives all, sustainability years for all, trains 11. Okay, we're gonna do that. Great, thank you. That works. So now instantly everybody's gonna have the newer trains. So, and let's see who could use an engineer. Yeah, that'll work. Good to have you back. Come on, we're almost there. We're almost there. Come on, make some more profit. Deliver the goods. Kulner Bonbiter, new record. Waverley hits 41 miles per hour yesterday. So we got the fastest train out there in Germany right now. Okay. Warehouse 1. Let's see if we move it over to there next time, if that will speed things up. Okay, maybe we also need new or additional signals on this guy. This guy's sort of stuck there. There we go. Needs to get through. And he needs wheat, okay. Who is okay? Let's see if the other station manager, no, he's not going to be any better, just different. Okay, so we have another conductor. Obviously they don't need one, they might. Work well, let's see, yep, they do. Not really missed anything. We're just going back and forth on the train for the moment.
Yeah, he's so good.
I see them. Well, no, they're gonna leave. Hopefully that makes they'll leave the goods there. Yep, unload. Uh-oh, a little bit of a traffic jam here. Waiting for, oh, being serviced, no wonder. Okay, okay. Guess we're just gonna have to wait.
Well, I was able to set some gears into motion, and the wheels of the authorities have started to grind. It almost seems that we could acquire concessions for laying tracks into other state territories soon. You might put some money aside, as these authorization procedures will always cost an arm and a leg. Well, quite a bit has happened regarding the cross-border expansion. At first glance, everything seems to be quite tricky, but pay attention to me for a second. First and foremost, have a look at the different state borders.
Okay. Pure access to 2 states. Okay. So we want to do.
You are able to see the different regions available for further expansion. I admit, the choice is still limited, but that will change soon, hopefully. Select a region to have a look at it now.
Let's see, these guys, they've got pigs and looks like salt maybe.
As you can see, you will obtain some general information about the region and a statement about the costs for authorization procedures. You should consider very carefully into which region you would like to expand your business. As soon as you have made your choice, you will have to confirm your decision.
Okay, we need more funds for that area. Well, I think this will be a good time to end the episode here. I want to thank you all for watching. Thanks for liking the videos. I do appreciate that. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. And, of course, I love hearing from you. So if you have a question for me or for IKB, you can post it below, and I will try to read it at the next playthrough. So we can get an answer for you. And if you would, either one of the suggested videos popping up on your screen or on the right side, if you just click one of my other videos and watch it for a few seconds, it really would help me out. So thanks so much if you do that. See you next time for more historical gaming.